I thought I would begin a whole new spiritual journey by basically doing something similar to where I had left off previously. First, I started with journal entries, and I would basically have an issue, and then during the process of writing it out, I found that I was my own best friend and that I could come up with solutions. This happened, I'd say, almost every single time that I did journaling. Ever since I can remember, I have been able to channel messages. It at first started with talking to who I perceived at the time to be God when I was in grade 2. I was in the sound box with my best friend at the time, and I said, "Hey, I can talk to God." And she was like, "No." And of course, that's how everything, or of course it would be perceived as crazy or unbelievable. But to me, I could hear a voice. I asked a question, and I heard the voice come back to me clear as day. And from what I know now, I know that that was God, the universe, or our higher self. And everything is us, and we are everything. So therefore, it always comes from who we are at our highest vibrational self, or our highest vibrational form. So I thought I would start my new journey, or actually it's not really new, it's more like a deeper evolution of my spiritual journey, because in the last maybe couple of weeks I've been feeling a huge pull towards being more by myself. There's definitely been a lot of endings, there's been a lot of past issues that have come up to be cleansed and renewed so that I can let them go, and that I can begin what I have been perceiving for a little while now as a whole new world, because I've been feeling it, and I've always had very clear knowing ever since I was young, also known as claircognizance. So instead of writing journals, I thought that I would start video diaries. I find that this will be, I think it'd be a little bit challenging actually, because sometimes I get a bit nervous looking at myself on camera. Though I'm not worried so much about what other people think of me anymore. It's more about what I think about myself. And in fact, having that realization, I can tell you that it's always been what we think about ourselves. When we feel someone judging us, yes, it's very possible that they can be judging us, but it's more importantly, it's reflecting, or they are reflecting, how we feel about ourselves, that we are either unconscious to, or our subconscious beliefs deep down in our core, which can also affect our day-to-day lives in many different ways. So, have you ever just looked at yourself in the mirror and truly been present with yourself? I can tell you that it's not exactly easy sometimes to do that. Sometimes we can be, in fact, most times we can be our worst critic. I remember back in high school when I was so cruel to myself. And I thought that by being cruel to myself, that would prevent other people from being cruel to me and bullying me. When in actual fact, it didn't help at all. It was just, I laugh, but it's really not funny. And a part of me is still hurting from that. So I'll just breathe and release it. It's very important to be present with ourselves and to meet our own needs, as Till Swan says. Back when I think I was 16 years old, I stumbled across mirror work. I remember standing in front of the mirror and looking at myself in the reflection and being like, who is this person? I don't know who this person is. This person is supposed to be me, but I don't feel connected to this person. And the other day, when I did mirror work again, I felt the same, but in a different way, of course, because I have been through a lot since I was 16, and yeah, it's been quite transformational. And actually, I'm really grateful to have gone through what I've gone through, whether the experiences have been positive or negative, because they have helped me to redefine or to clearly see, hear, know and feel and sense in every way that I possibly can who I actually am. And when looking at a mirror, I can truly be really honest with myself and see or hear what I'm feeling, which I think is another reason why I really love video stuff, because I can talk now and then play the video after and see how I was feeling or how I was perceiving how I was feeling, or just having a lot of fun observing myself. Have you ever done that? It is quite fun. And it can also be quite confronting to see parts of ourselves that are still hurting or parts of ourselves that we don't like. But it's just as important, if not slightly more important, to actually sit and be present with those qualities so that we can come back into being more whole. And in doing that, we get to experience a fuck ton more lot of joy in our lives, and our abundance flows a lot more smoothly to us, and also we are able to connect on deeper levels with other people and to share our experience with them and be able to relate to each other on deeper levels. I don't know about you guys, but a part of why I love to live so much is actually because I really love enjoying and getting to know the different stories of people, of who they are and how they've come to be who they are, and the challenges that they've gone through, and to share mine with them and form that really special bond that you get from going through a same or similar experience with them, or just by truly being able to see them for who they are and to be seen for who you are, and share that beautiful love and gratitude that comes from these experiences. In fact, I'm actually a little emotional just thinking about them, because I truly do feel so incredibly blessed. And actually, one of my greatest challenges in life has been to fully be present and completely accepting and loving of my emotional sensitivity. So I think I'm gonna leave that there for video 1. Thank you for anyone who has stayed tuned and who has listened to me, who has heard me, and who sees me for who I am. I am so thankful and grateful for having you in my life, and it's truly a priceless gift that you can give somebody. So until next time, bye guys. Just be yourself. Be yourself.